Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving into something super useful, how to implement delete server actions in NextJs 15. Whether you are managing product, user, product post, being able to delete data quickly and efficiently essential. So, I will walk through you how to set up server action especially for deletion, handle it cleanly in your front end and make sure data update in real time. By the end of this video, you will have a full understanding of how to build a full stack delete functionality using modern NextJS feature. So make sure you stick around till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon. Let's get it started. Let's move on to the Visual Studio Code. First of all, we go to the browser and visit the product listing page. So go to the browser, flash product DB, where the list of product has been kept. So here you can see that this is the product listing page. So in this, in order to delete this particular specified product, we need to add a button for each and every product. So let's add that. So let's go to the product DB. Select product DB. Inside that we have a page.tsx. So let's try adding the button for the delete operation, delete server action. Okay. So here, after the description, let's create a button. And inside this we can pass delete. And in charge we can give a class name to it. And one more thing, it is button, so we can type it commit. After that we can give a class name using tailwind CSS, like we can add class tailwind CSS. So we can add all those classes so that our button looks good. So we can pass all the classes to it. We can give rounded MD. Then we can give red. We can give BG red 600. Okay, we can give cursor pointer. So now, and we have a delete button. So now, as you can see that we have already added delete button. Now go to the browser. So reload. So here you can see that we have added the delete button. Currently it have no functionality, so nothing happened to it. So for this, let's implement the server action to delete a particular product. When someone click on delete button, that particular product will be deleted. In order for this, we have to create a server action for that. So for this, go to the actions folder. Inside that, go to the page.tsx, and we need to create a new function for the remove product. So let's create that. So above this, we already have the edit product function. So we have the add product, create product. So all the functions of the server actions are here. So let's create for the server action for the remove product. So for this, we have to create export sync function. Okay. Inside this, we can pass export. We can export a remove product. Remove product. We can export async. It could be async, not a sync. It is async. Okay, async function. Now you have to keep in mind that we can integrate remove product from the Prisma DB. So for this, we have to import remove product. We have to import delete product. Okay, delete product from the Prisma ID in order to delete a particular product from the ID. So for this, one more thing, that remove product. So how this particular server function is going to know that which product we want to delete. So we accept a parameter with the name ID, which is top type number, and inside it we can call a Prisma DB function, which is for the delete product, and pass that particular ID into it. Okay, so this is our server action for the remove product. Now for this, in order to delete a product from the listing, we need to call this server action. So go to the product listing page. So we need to call this server action. Go to the product listing page where we have added the delete button. Okay. So now the question occur that how we can call server action from the product listing page. because server action are the function which is required to delete that particular product on the basis of the ID. But how we can call that particular server action from the delete button? One solution is that you have to use you can use the click handler for it. But if you use on click handler, it can be converted into a client code. So we don't want to change our server component to client component, so we can not using that. So what would be the other solution to that? The solution is that we can wrap our button inside a form element and call the server action on their action. So let's do that. For this, we can create a form tag, then close that form tag and wrap our button delete button inside the form tag. And in this, we can pass action to the remove product. Remove product. So here you can see the action page, and inside that you have to pass the ID, because if you go to the server action, it accepts an ID as a parameter. So we need to pass the ID for it. For this, we need to pass the ID to it, so that the particular product ID can product with that ID will be deleted. So let's bind. So for this, we can need a ID. So we bind the ID to the remove product server action. So how we can do that? So we can pass remove product dot bind. We can pass null to it, and we can pass product dot ID. Okay. Now you can see that we have passed product ID to the remove product server action. Now go to the browser. Now let's click on delete. Okay. So go to the network. We can press. Let me close this. Now click on delete. So here you can see that product DB will be called, and it will give, and the response is be, and the product has been deleted successfully. So, but the UI doesn't update. Let me reload this. So here you can see that product 3 will be deleted. So we have an issue that when we delete that particular product, when we click on delete button for a particular product, the UI is not updated while that product will be deleted from the database. So how to solve this issue? So in order to solve this issue, we need to use the revalidate method for that in Next.js. So go to the server actions, and we can pass the revalidate method. So how we can implement that? So we can pass revalidate path from the cache, and we can redirect, and we can give the root to the product DB, product dash DB. Okay. Now we can save it and go to the browser again. Reload this. So now you can see that we have two products over here. So now let's delete or click on delete. So we can go to the network and click on delete. So here you can see that the product 2 has been deleted without any issue, and the UI is also updated by using the revalidate method of NextJs method. So this is how the delete server actions work in Next.js. And that's it. We have successfully implemented the delete server actions in our Next.js 15 app. Now, with just a single click on a delete button in the product listing page, we can remove any product directly from the backend securely and efficiently. This approach not only keeps our UI clean and responsive, but also leverages the power of server action to manage data operation without exposing sensitive logic to the client side. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more dev content, and let me know in the comment if you would like to see update or edit functionality next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.